As homeowners in the Isles, we each agreed to abide by a set of governing documents given to us at the time of purchase. We may not have read them, but they include the HOA statutes of Florida, certain conditions under which the county allowed the development of Palmer Ranch, which are transmitted to us through the declaration of the Master Association, and our own governing documents, which include the Articles of Incorporation, the declarations of covenants, conditions, and restrictions, and the bylaws. Our documents were written in Fort Lauderdale in 2004, before any physical development had commenced. They still show the HOA address to be in Palm Beach Gardens. While they may appear to provide a framework for the resident-controlled HOA, a big part of the original purpose was to grant control to the developer. The effort to create new documents began in 2013. Finally, after more than 2 years, drafts of 2 revised documents were shown to the homeowners. They were the Articles of Incorporation and the Declaration of Covenants, Conditions, and Restrictions. In July 2016, the Board of Directors adopted new bylaws with no opportunity for approval by the homeowners. You may feel that you don't have the time or expertise to read through all the pages of the proposed revisions. Luckily, a group of concerned homeowners have been doing this, and they have recorded the many matters about which they feel homeowners may or should have concerns. There are many surprises to be found here. This group of some 6 volunteer homeowners, which, for lack of any better name, we can call the Document Study Group, is completely independent and holds no official sanction. They have devoted hundreds of hours to the study and discussion of the proposed revisions, but their work may be for naught unless there is a groundswell of support from other homeowners. In reviewing the proposed revisions, they have found articles retained from our existing documents that are in conflict with our accepted practices. They found changes and new provisions added with no clear justification, often giving greater power to fewer people while increasing the potential financial burden to the homeowners. The study group has defined 5 areas in which the documents are in need of further attention: governance, fiscal matters, committee responsibilities, common space, and definitions. The proposed documents fail to address assessments for home landscaping, fail to address questions of how maintenance issues in attached homes are to be managed, leave issues relating to architectural control in need of adjustment, inadequately describe the function of committees, require all homeowners to insure their property with policies naming the HOA as a co-insured, and include unworkable provisions for maintenance of zero-lot line homes. Definitions are missing for numerous important terms, inviting confusion. Aside from giving the directors new and greater powers to unilaterally assess and fine homeowners, the proposed revisions do little more than to eliminate controls previously held by the developer and correct passages that are illegal under Florida law. In the proposed revision to the Articles of Incorporation, the board membership would be limited to 5 members, not the 7 presently allowed. This concentrates the power of the board in fewer people. The board can meet anywhere in the county, with 3 members constituting a quorum. Thus, most any issue can be decided by a majority of only 2 members. The board would be allowed to spend up to 5% of the current budget above and beyond the approved budget, with no membership approval. The current limit is 1%, so this would increase the board's authority from about $21,000 to more than $114,000. The board can also vote to approve a limited special assessment without any membership vote. This new provision is presented as only $500 per home, but when we multiply it out, it totals a blank check for $338,500. This is prohibited under present documents. A working capital assessment, about $500 to $600, previously applicable only to sale of new homes, would be extended to apply to all resales. Under our existing documents, unchanged by any proposed update, maintenance of the perimeter lot line wall on any zero lot line home is not the responsibility of the homeowner. It is the responsibility, believe it or not, of the adjacent lot owner. While there is no formal definition of zero lot line home, this would seem to apply to all Oakmonts and perhaps some other homes. Similarly, the association is responsible for the cleaning of the roof and all walls on these homes. So, the wall could be done twice with no effort by the homeowner. All homes are to be charged the same assessment, called pro rata assessments in these documents. There is no distinction made which would authorize different assessments because of differing landscape needs. Any plant replacement on a homeowner's lot, approved or not, becomes his or her responsibility for maintenance and replacement forever. This responsibility transfers to the new owner when the home is sold. This is only the tip of the iceberg. The documents are badly in need of additions to the definitions section, rearrangement of some passages which are out of place and hard to find, correction of misstatements, and a multitude of confusing passages and typographical errors. Despite the efforts of those who have created these drafts, too much remains yet to be done. Given the cost and importance of these updates, under which we will live for years to come, there can be no excuse for going forward with less than our best efforts. Here's the important part. No changes to these documents can be enacted without membership approval. This is the power held by the membership. Next March, we will be asked to approve changes to our documents. The issues will be divided into separate votes, those that are non-contentious and those that are. If major concerns are not addressed in the documents before the vote, it will be a long time before homeowners have another chance to correct them. Approving the easy changes is not enough. Now is the opportunity for homeowners to exercise their power to demand more. If a flawed document is allowed to pass, we have only ourselves to blame. The membership must lead. It's up to us.